Hi everyone. In this lesson, we will be talking about how to identify the legs and hypotenuses of right triangles. For each lesson, make sure to write down the focus learning target. This is the learning target for today. Given a right triangle, I will be able to identify its legs and hypotenuse. If you ever need more time, remember you can pause the video as needed. In today's video, we will be focusing on the different parts of right triangles. So first off, what are right triangles? A right triangle is a triangle with a right angle in it. And remember, a right angle means that it is 90 degrees. So here's an example of a right triangle. Notice how the right angle is symbolized by this, I don't know how to explain it, but this block angle. And again, a right angle is 90 degrees. So let's look at the different parts of a right triangle. So here I have a sketch of a right triangle. And these sides that create the right angle, there's different ways to name this, but for now, we will call these the legs of the triangle. And then this side is called the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the side opposite of the right angle. So notice where the right angle is. The hypotenuse is across from this right angle. And the hypotenuse is also the longest side of the right triangle. So we have the two legs and the hypotenuse of a right triangle. Now let's take a look at some quick examples. So for the examples, please make sure to write the question down as well as a sketch if needed. It doesn't have to be exact, but try to make it as similar as possible. So we have a right triangle here, and we're going to identify the legs and the hypotenuse. So let's identify the hypotenuse first. So the hypotenuse is the side opposite of the right angle. So it's going to be this side right here. This is our hypotenuse. So let me write that down. So we have the hypotenuse. And now let's identify the legs of the right triangle. It's just the two remaining sides, or also the two sides that create the right angle. So these two sides right here are the legs. So we've identified the legs and the hypotenuse of this right triangle. So let's look at another example. Here, notice that the right triangle is facing a different direction, but it's still a right triangle. So let's identify its legs and its hypotenuse. The hypotenuse, let's look at that first, is the side opposite of the right angle. So that's this side right here. This is called the hypotenuse. So regardless of which way the right triangle is facing, the hypotenuse is the opposite side of the right angle. And then the legs, those are the two remaining sides, or the sides that create the right angle. So these are the legs of the right triangle. Last example for this lesson. Notice here the sides actually have some names, like side A, side B, and side C. So which ones are the legs and which one is the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse is the side opposite of the right angle. So in this case, side C is the hypotenuse. So we have the hypotenuse, and the other two sides are the legs. So side A is a leg, of this triangle, and side B is also a leg of this triangle. So sides A and B are the legs, and side C is the hypotenuse. So here's a quick review, and you don't need to write this down, don't worry. So a right triangle is a triangle with a right angle in it, and a right angle measures 90 degrees. A right triangle consists of two legs and a hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the side opposite of the right angle. It's also the longest side. So that's it for this lesson. Great job. Now please remember to take photos of your notes and submit them onto Canvas. Thank you.